Okay, so we're going to review right now The Fall Guy, but we're not talking about Lee Majors.
Okay.
We're talking about the one that opened in 2024 with Ryan Gosling.
All right. I almost
and
said
Emily Blunt.
but that's out, right? That's old. That's old.
Yeah.
Sorry.
But we remember The Fall Guy, the series that used to come up with Lee Majors, where he was like the stunt guy and all that good stuff in there.
On TV, yeah.
Yes. But this is a movie with Ryan Gosling, so let's talk about who else is in here.
All right. So it's PG-13. It is a whopping 2 hours and 6 minutes long.
Mm-hmm. Very
And
action-packed.
as she just mentioned, it stars Ryan Gosling as Colt Seavers,
Which is who
Lee Majors used
Yep.
to play. Emily Blunt as Jody Moreno.
I liked her in here.
I did too. Winston Duke as Dan Tucker. You'll remember him from Wakanda Forever.
Yes, I knew that was him. He's
Along-
lost a little weight, but I see he's going to be in a couple of things coming up here. I see
Yeah,
him.
he's been in a lot of stuff.
Yes, he's a nice looking guy.
And Aaron Taylor Johnson as Tom Ryder.
So tell us what's going on in this Fall Guy movie. This action-packed, super action-packed that starts right in the beginning of the movie. Okay.
All right. He's a stunt man. And like everyone in the stunt community, he gets blown up, shot, crashed, thrown through windows, and dropped from the highest of heights, all for our entertainment. And now, fresh off an almost career-ending accident, this working-class hero has to track down a missing movie star, solve a conspiracy, and try to win back the love of his life while still doing his day job. What could possibly go right?
You threw me off because I'm like, what? Okay, what could possibly go right? And you're exactly right in that one. This was super action-packed. Now, I'm going to tell her what I've been telling her for a long time. It's like for the longest, they've been wanting to make Ryan Gosling this sex symbol for a long time. And for that longest time, I was like, I mean, he's a nice-looking guy, but I'm not feeling the whole sexy, like Channing Tatum type of thing. But in this movie, I said, he's so sexy in here.
You
with
got
the
the
beard and the highlights. And okay, Ryan.
You got the tingles.
Okay, I got a little bit of tingles in there. So I kind of liked him in this movie.
All right.
All right. So tell us some fun stuff about this movie, because when we say action-packed and stuntman stuff, I wanted to check to see if he did any of his own stunts. Because some of them I know he probably could have done, but I'm curious about that.
All right. Well, let me tell you.
Okay.
He didn't do all of them. I'll tell you that first.
Okay. So.
With 8.5 car rolls, this movie breaks the Guinness World Record of the most car rolls, a fact that Gail actually mentions in the dialogue.
Wait, more than family? As long as you've got family?
Yeah.
There's more car rolls
Yeah.
than Fast and Furious? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ryan Gosling has a fear of heights, but still did the 150-foot fall at the beginning of the movie.
When I seen that, I was like, they do falls from that high up, because that looks horrifying.
Yeah.
That looks like falling out of a roller coaster to me. Okay.
Chris O'Hara received a credit for the crew position of stunt designer, believed to be the first credit of its kind. The role of stunt designer is meant to acknowledge the high-level artistic contribution of the traditional stunt coordinator role and recognize creative leadership within the stunts industry.
Okay.
So that's good. That's awesome.
Okay.
This was like a love letter to stuntmen.
It really was. It really was.
This movie has been in development since 2010.
What?
Tom Cruise, Keanu Reeves, Nicolas Cage, Jason Statham, and Dwayne Johnson were all eyed to play Colt Seavers over the years.
So they were going to give Nicolas Cage his like 954th movie?
Yeah.
Okay.
The only person out of these people that I could see playing that would probably be Jason Statham.
Yeah.
Now, Tom Cruise does a lot of his own stunts, but he's just getting older. So, and he just seems a little too, I don't know, I'm going to say highbrow, but I don't know if that's the right
I know
term.
what you mean.
Yeah, a little too, posh or whatever for the
Yeah.
Colt Seavers role.
Yeah.
Just playing a stuntman, So
And Keanu Reeves is doing his John Wicks, and he's probably still sore from
yeah, I just can't see him
doing the John Wicks from
doing
this.
that. I just And Dwayne Johnson is just too big.
I was going to say that the first time I've
yeah.
ever thought that he's way too swole.
Yeah.
Because we kind of want to think about cult seavers a little bit when you're looking into nostalgia, and paying.
Yeah, and when
tribute.
you're a stuntman, you gotta like be able to look kind of like the same size of a lot of actors. Otherwise, if you're the same size as only like 3 actors, then how many stunts are you gonna be doing?
Right. And how can you find? I wonder how they find stuntman for The Rock.
Yeah.
So.
All right.
Okay.
Ryan Gosling had at least 4 stunt doubles.
Okay, so then he didn't do probably none of his.
Metal Storm is a real film from 1983. Metal Storm: The Destruction of Jared Sin. It even shares the same tagline. It's high noon at the edge of the universe. So that was on one of the TVs.
Mm-hmm. I seen it.
Yeah, when Ryan Gosling goes to the actor's apartment, it's on the TV, and they did a callback for that.
I liked him and Emily Blunt's chemistry in here.
Yeah, their chemistry was pretty good.
I'm trying to remember if they ever worked together before. I can't remember, but I think they did a good job in here.
They did.
It had me glued to the TV the whole time, the screen the whole time. I'm like, this has got a lot of action in here. There's fighting and jumping and crazy stunts going on. I enjoyed this, and like I said, he was kind of sexy.
Well, IMDb enjoyed it too. They gave it 7.3 out of 10.
Okay.
Rotten Tomatoes, the tomato meter, which is the critics, gave it 82%.
Okay.
And the audience score is 86%.
Okay.
So everybody enjoyed it like you. So what would you give it out of 5?
I'm going with a strong 3. I have fun with it. If I seen it, when it does start streaming on TV, I'll absolutely watch it again. I'll find the little Easter eggs that you talk about a lot, some of the stuff you might have missed the first time. Yeah. What about you?
I didn't love it as much as you. When I first saw the trailers, I was excited. I was like, oh my gosh, yes, absolutely.
Yeah, because you told me
I'm gonna have to
you
see
was gonna
this.
see Fall Guy.
I can't wait to see Fall Guy, blah, 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 blah. But it kind of let me down a little bit.
Really? Why?
I don't know. It just wasn't, it was okay.
What do you think it was missing?
It didn't pull me in as much. And I don't know if I like Ryan Gosling in that role too much.
Really?
Yeah. I think it might have been him.
And see, we were totally opposite on that one, because I'm
you
digging
thought he
him.
was sexy, and I was like, and I like Ryan Gosling, and I've seen a lot of his movies, and I don't have anything against the man. Just this particular movie and the acting and I was just not that impressed. So I'm gonna give it 2.5.
Wow. So would you recommend people see this matinee, or would you say wait for stream?
I would say matinee.
Yeah, it's a lot of boom and a lot of sound in there that you want to hear. That's good to hear in the theater.
I might see it again. Maybe it was a mood I was in that day. I don't know. I when it comes out on streaming, I'm not gonna pay again to see it.
Yeah.
But when it comes out again and it's something I don't have to pay for, I might watch it again to see if I still feel the same way. But I just didn't love it.
I could see this going to either Peacock or Max.
Yeah, I could see that.
One of those two. One of those two.
There are extra scenes, of course. A must-see scene about 4 minutes in that lasts about 1 minute. You got to see it. I did appreciate that when they showed like the others, like Ryan Gosling stunt doubles and the real stunt people that worked on the movie. They showed them, and there's even a little Easter egg in there. So.
It is. So yeah, definitely you'll want to see that.
Yeah,
you'll want to see that.
Yeah. So stick around.
Stick around for just a couple minutes.
Yeah.
Don't jump up and leave like I do all the time. But I did see that one, so I was happy that I sat for a minute.
Right.
I'll still eat a little bit of my popcorn. So it's like, because when I leave out, I throw the whatever's left, I just go ahead and I throw it away, because I'm not going to take it home and eat it, because it's so much butter.
You know how many times I've taken home popcorn and it just sat here and I ended up
exactly. See what I'm talking about? And I have so much butter on there, it's not like I need to go home and eat some more of that.
I don't even put butter on it.
You don't?
No.
Oh my gosh, girl, I wear butter jeans, and I call them my butter jeans because they're not like new, they're old jeans, so that if I do get butter on them, I won't really care. And the popcorn, it was just so freaking delicious the last time I went. Oh my gosh.
It's always delicious.
Oh my gosh, Harkins.
I just love it without the butter, though.
Dan Harkins, you just got something great going on here. We love you for it. Yes,
please don't switch the recipe. Please don't do that.
Don't switch the recipe.
You know what? Speaking of switching recipe, I used to love Jack in the Box fries.
Did
like,
you?
They were like years ago. I'm talking.
Jack in the Crack?
Yeah, years ago. They were a lot like McDonald's, but they would always make them fresh, and they were good.
Say no salt, and they'll make them fresh.
Yeah, and then they started messing with the recipe. They made them more potato-y, and now they're what? Now they're...
Burger King did the same thing.
They did the natural fries, and I think now they're back to regular fries, but they're just not
probably
as good
sea
as
salt.
what they...
That's what they keep thinking at.
They're
Sea
just
salt
not
makes
as good
a
as they
difference.
used to be. But,
Yeah.
you know, it's not like I need to keep eating those fries, because there would be times like coming home from the club.
That's
it's
when
like
it tastes
3
good.
o'clock in the morning. I would just hit the drive-thru and be like, large fries. Is there anything else? No,
just
large
that.
fries. Okay.
That's the only time that food tastes good. Like we used to go to Del Taco. You know,
Oh
after
my
we
gosh,
leave the
those are
tub.
my favorite fries.
But I
favorite.
can't eat Del Taco in the daytime. I never could. It is something about only when we left the club that we would go get the steak and egg burrito. I could never eat it any other time. I don't know why. They were delicious. But in the daytime I could. Maybe it's the alcohol. Maybe. Perhaps it was the
But their French fries, they're the best.
They're the best.
And they usually 98% of the time they're making them fresh for you.
Yes,
Do you
especially
mind
at night.
waiting a minute for the fries?
Yes.
No, I don't mind waiting a minute
I'll
for the fries.
pull over. I will go ahead and pull over and sit and wait for them. Take your time.
You know what I'm saying?
I'll tell them
Thank you
that.
for
Thank
putting
you.
the love behind making those fries fresh for me. And then they would give you so much, and they will always have
And
like
they
bag
spilling over in
fries.
the bag.
Oh
Yeah.
my god!
Why do bag fries taste so good? Does anybody know that?
I would be eating those on the way home, just like
You go to the bottom. You go to the bottom and see like 8 fries, and you like,
I kid you not. My boyfriend looked at me one time. I was eating some Del Taco fries. He's like, "You don't do that with me."
Like, too. It's your food. You paid for it.
No, because I was like, "It's so good."
Hey, it's food. You gotta
was
enjoy
good.
it. It's a simple pleasure in life.
It was good.
Look, I do a fat girl dance, and I don't care. When I taste something really delicious, I'd be like, It's just, I'm sorry, it's food. It's a simple pleasure in life, and it's okay if we dance or shake or whatever we want to do or say, whatever. It's food, okay? And as you can tell, we are foodies, in case you didn't know that, okay?
I mean,
So
I'm
there.
a picky foodie, but I'm a foodie with
We're
the foodie
foodies.
that I like.
We're foodie. But anyway, we want to tell you thank you very much for tuning in to our review of The Fall Guy. Don't forget, you can find Jules and I on Cash App.
Find us.
Yes, we'll take any donations. Anything's appreciated. If you
Gotta
have
be real.
a legitimate company and you want us to sponsor us, we can wear your T-shirts or whatever it is you have. We are also on Facebook,
Your name here.
YouTube, Instagram. And don't forget, if you're on Instagram and it's longer than 15 minutes, just go to Facebook or YouTube and you can finish the video out. For some reason, Instagram cuts you after about 15 minutes. But that's okay.
Because we don't have enough. We're not influencers yet. We don't
Yet.
have enough followers.
Yet.
So Instagram, you heard that. We don't have enough followers. We get more followers, we get more time.
Yet. We're going to say yet because we're going to get there. Like on YouTube, we have a great audience on YouTube. They talk to us. They chat with us. Matter of fact, we want you to tell us what you want us to review.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what genre it is. It doesn't matter if it's comedy, horror, thriller, whatever. We love thrillers. So we love thrillers. I think we both love thrillers. I like thrillers.
I like
love
thrillers.
horror. Yeah, and I love horror. She likes you like
I like
romantic
action.
comedies too. Yeah.
And comedies.
Yeah. Any of that. It doesn't matter. Just let us know what you want to see. Talk to us. Talk to us about the movies we just reviewed. Maybe you know something we don't know, and we'd appreciate it. Okay. All right. Well, thank you very much for tuning in, and we will see you very soon. All right. Bye-bye.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. Right. And share our videos.
Share
please.
the video.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.